Hello everyone, and welcome to the Mining with Friends series here on the Sinkhole SMP. My name is Panda King, and before we get started with episode 1, I already have to apologize for a few things. Most notably is that the first 2 hours of this recording was lost during transfer, and now during editing I realized that the game volume is also a bit high. Needless to say, this is my first rodeo, but despite those things, the episode turned out really well. So, with that explanation and this beautiful establishing shot out of the way, let's continue the video. Okay. So after that amazing decision of, hey, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drop everything and come to the bottom, and I did all of this, I then decided, yeah, I'm not gonna live down in underneath the ocean just because it's the bottom of the ocean. I mean, come on. Like I'm so angry at myself because this place seems really cool and sick. And what is that? I will figure that out later. I'm about to drown. Yeah, this place is great, and I brought everything down here with the trees and the lava and the armor sand and the things which have slowly started to grow. Awesomeness. Yeah, it's great. It's great. And great. And not me. It really isn't, because I need the sky. I need the open air, and as awesome as this place is, it is also extremely claustrophobic. It's really nice though. It's really nice. All right, so tell you what, we are going to first explore what that thing up top is. Where did I put? Let's go a little explory. So we need this. How? Nope, I'm just an idiot. It's fine. Everything is fine. Let's see what that nonsense is. Oh no, this actually isn't Janice. This is Danny. Makes sense. Partially because Janice is over there. Now, she's currently AFK. Where she's AFK, I actually don't know. I'm very curious. So, Danny has actually taken the liberty. Wow, that is a very. Interesting. So, Danny has taken the liberty of actually starting his base over here inside the cavern, which we all kind of knew was going to happen anyway, which we were trying to mention to him. He just made this like a giant thing. This is nice. He also decided to start jumping right into the nether. I love how none of us have organization right now because, let's get real. Yeah, see, this is more or less like a Danny stuff. This is actually a very nice cave. Because you can kind of like see the entire area type deal. And that's kind of the reason why I wanted to go ahead and just say, you know what, we're going to go ahead and move. Side note, it's slowly getting dark, so I might as well just do this since I'm over here. Just because it's not me. It's very Danny, hilariously. But it's not very me. Figured it out. Okay. So now we have our very cool HUD up and running, finally. Now we can actually see what's going on. Alright, like I said, Janice is AFK somewhere. Knowing her, she's probably up at her base. But maybe not. Alright, let's go over there and just gonna put our heads up. Ooh, look at her with all the trees. Oh, yep. There she is, just casually in her house. She's probably waiting for her house to actually start oxidizing. Which would explain that. Wow, she just decided to go out and grab every possible tree. It looked like dark oak. Huh. Yeah, weird spruce. But yeah, we're going to literally bring our entire house up. We are basically going to create the entire area around there is basically going to be ours. Mostly because, like, you know, you got Danny over there with his, like, you know, cave nonsense, and he's probably going to be spilling out a little bit into the ocean, which is fine. He'll probably actually take over this cave too. Janice is up here, and she's most likely going to probably spread out towards the actual mountain range. Is that a man-made cave, or is that a... oh, interesting. Anyway, she's probably going to spread out a little bit more, like, you know, towards the mountain range, or maybe even a little bit towards over there, stuff like that, which basically leaves the entire ocean to us. I originally had thought about making a kind of like underwater base or something crazy like that, and then I'm just like, that's not gonna work. Side note, hello, good friend. Adventures Beefhead, Piffer, Slime Block, bunch of stuff. Spruce? You don't say. Red Lantern. Pity I don't actually have any emeralds. Does Janice have any emeralds? I didn't see emeralds inside this chest. There's no, none of us have any emeralds. That's a shame. But don't want to let a good thing go to waste, so I'm just gonna... Oh man, he just did... ignore that. Ignore that. Oh my god, he ran away. Must have fell off or something. Yeah. Okay, speaking of falling off, let's decipher if we're going to jump on here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and jump. Fuck it. And then also, let's get... come on. Aw, oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Roll a time lapse while I go get my stuff and build up my new place. You know, you don't actually realize how much just supplies you need until you actually decide, like, hey, I'm gonna go and build this thing. Like, I originally was just think, case in point, this dirt. I tore apart that mountain, as you guys saw, and I'm thinking in my head, okay, this is only going to take, like, you know, a tiny little bit. It should be fine. Like, maybe a stack. It'll be okay. So I come, I drop the stack, and it's fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. Moving on. One of our other friends, Ergo Proxy or Justin, has actually joined the server as well, which is very, very cool. I don't entirely know where he is, but based on the actual chat, he's been, you know, bouncing around and stuff like that. So that's going to be really interesting to actually see, but no one cares about that because this is my channel. So let's actually go ahead and jump all the way up to Genesis building just to kind of see how it looks looking down on this monstrosity, because you guys saw on the time lapse what it looks like. I don't know yet, so let's go and find out. Okay, I really need to make an easier way as opposed to just, like, you know, hop, skipping, literal jumping over here, but look at that. Hang on, as I'm kind of glancing it out. She mentioned in the actual chat, by the way, the fact she can actually see it, like, perfectly through her window. To which case she actually can. That's hilarious. I did not plan that, but it just kind of worked out. Wow. That looks really, really good. Wasn't really planning on going for the whole hexagon thing or whatever, but it just kind of worked out that way. So, yeah. Looks really, really good. We're not actually going to make all the quadrants into dirts. One of them is basically just generally going to be dirt because, like, you know, farming and whatnot. And then probably make one quadrant into, I don't know, like my bedroom or something. Another quadrant probably into like storage room. And the plan is basically to just slowly encompass this entire river. River. This entire thing into one giant. Oh no, second. Whoa. Really? Really? Record it. The plan is, for the most part, to actually make this entire, basically, all of the water into one giant base. Or at the very least, a decent bit of the actual base itself. And I really like the fact that I actually use birch here. Originally I was thinking in my head, okay, cool, let's use oak or something like that. Or maybe, like, you know, go and use the actual spruce that Janice has collected. But then I thought, let's just use birch, because birch is nice and bright and kind of like vibrant-y, which is really, really nice for the most part. Am I going to continue this? Nah, let's not say that. We are, however, going to plant a bunch of stuff. This way at least we can have some food going, because it's all fun and good to have a bunch of the potatoes, which we have stolen from Janice for the most part, but we're going to need our own actual food source. So let's go ahead and fix that up. Of course, I remember after planting everything that, hey, they actually go faster if they're not in rows next to each other. Which, you know, that's a legitimate thing, which is kind of nice to know. And I completely forgot about it, but here we are. I think I'm going to stick with the birch for a little bit. I guess the question then is what to do next. I'm not really planning on building a little, like, housey thingy. So I guess just getting... Hang on. He stole my bed! That jerk. Ugh. I noticed there was a black bed there. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. You got a black bed too, whatever. Nope. Just robbed me. Robbed me blind. Let's see. It was over here. Why is she giving me slaps? Is there any like nice water source? Aha! It's Janice. Easy enough. Okay, waterfall, there you go. The very confused thanks. It's like, thank you? Perfect. That was a nice little waterfall for the most part, which she doesn't seem to mind because it's behind her house anyway. We now have our bed back. How that got robbed. And we now have a nice convenient way of actually getting up to Janice's place, as opposed to going up this waterfall and then walking all the way around. We can just take that one straight over, and Danny is kind of just a nice little skin over there. So yeah, everyone's kind of in a decent spot. Well, you know what? This episode has already gone a little bit long, especially for episode 1 for the most part, considering the fact that we decided to just change up our entire strategy as opposed to going completely underwater to basically above ground like we should have been from the gate. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the fun YouTube things as you would normally do, or don't. That's totally cool as well. But until next time, this is Panda King reminding you all that you're stronger than you think and smarter than you know.